So you haven't worked out in weeks or months, or maybe it's been years. You feel like it's too late to get back on track, maybe. Falling off of a fitness routine, whether it's because of an injury or just maybe life got in the way, can be extremely frustrating. It happens to the best of us because life happens. You move, you change jobs, you go through a breakup, you have a kid, you have a second kid, you get a dog, or the coronavirus hits the world. There's so many circumstances in life that can make even the most dedicated exerciser stop working out. Maybe you had put in a ton of hard work and made great progress, only to be derailed by life, and now it feels suddenly as if all of your hard work has vanished and you're back to the starting point. Starting from scratch and getting into a groove again can feel really overwhelming. Not only that, it can be disheartening to see yourself struggling through workouts you previously would have crushed. If this is you, don't beat yourself up. Instead, get back into it as soon as you can, because honestly, the longer you take a break, the harder it is to come back. Here are some tips to overcome these mental hurdles and to get back into your workout routine. First, just force yourself to do it. There's nothing fancy here. Stop talking about it. Stop thinking about it. Stop planning on one day doing it. Just do it. It's time to be real with yourself. Only you can commit to your health. Only you can commit to taking care of your body. It might not be easy. It might feel scary or overwhelming. But if you don't take the first step, you're never going to get on the path to reach your goals. Consider this. Maybe write down all of your reasons for exercising. I'll feel better about myself and I'll be more confident. I'll have more energy. It'll improve my blood pressure. I'll be healthier. I'll be happier and less anxious. I'll set a good example for my kids. I'll fit into my jeans. What are all of the benefits to exercising that you would put onto your list? And then write a list of the alternatives if you don't. I'll feel embarrassed about my body. My doctor said I'm pre-diabetic, or my blood pressure is high, or my bone density is low, or my weight is unhealthy. I won't feel attractive. I won't want to wear a bathing suit over the summer. My kids won't take me seriously when I tell them to get off their screen and go get some exercise because it's good for them. I'll keep gaining weight. If you don't work out, you're not just maybe going to gain weight and not fit into your clothes. You're going to start setting yourself up for disease and poor aging and all sorts of other things. Remember, it's not just about vanity. It's about longevity and quality of life. Seeing your list in front of you in black and white can really help motivate you to get back to it. And after a week, you'll start to feel better and want to keep working out. But that leads me to my next point. Start small. Start off with the something is better than nothing mentality. Don't aim for an hour right off the bat. Start out with a 10 or 15 minute daily goal. So maybe one day your goal is to go walking, and then the next is a few rounds of dumbbell exercises. Just begin on building the small habits that will take you in the direction you want to go. What's far more important than where you are right now is what path you're getting yourself onto in relation to your goals. Are you putting yourself on a path that's leading you to improvement, regardless of how long that journey might take? Or are your actions putting you on a path that will lead you to eventually becoming less healthy and less fit? Start with small exercise goals and establish a habit. Become a person who works out every day, even if it's only for 10 minutes. Once you've established that identity, once you can confidently say, I'm the type of person that values my health and exercises every day, start adding 5 minutes onto your workouts. Before you know it, you'll be doing 20-minute workouts and then 30. So focus first on just establishing the habits and then work your way up to your ideal goal in regards to the workout time. A great 15-minute workout is a realistic expectation. And afterwards, you'll feel like, I can do this. And that sense of accomplishment will keep you coming back for more and for longer as you start building the habit. Next, find the time. Don't just hope that exercise will suddenly start fitting into your schedule. Don't just hope that you'll suddenly find the time and the energy and the motivation every day to get this in. Plan for it and then stick to your plan. Make the commitment to yourself and then stick to that commitment the same way you would honor the commitment you made to someone else. You are worth it. Take "I have no time" out of your vocabulary. It's an overused excuse and can just about always be fixed by shifting your schedule. You'll have no time if you don't prioritize it. You'll have no time if you don't put it into your schedule and plan for it. Leave the excuses for someone else. Leave mediocrity and bad health for someone else, not for you. You have just this one life, and you deserve to feel confident, healthy, strong, and vibrant. You have the time, even if it means cutting back on a little bit of the time you scroll through Facebook or you kick back with Netflix. If you honestly feel that you don't have the time for a daily 15 to 20-minute workout, you need to take an honest look at your schedule and how you schedule your days and where your time might be getting wasted. I'm sure that when you do, you'll be able to come up with those 15 to 20 minutes. Next, find yourself some accountability. Accountability can go a long way in helping keeping you motivated. Some people can easily stick with a workout regimen or a clean eating program simply with their own self-motivation. They feel they have no one else to answer to but themselves. They want to get it done, and so they simply do it. And if that's your personality, awesome, go with it. Crank out your workouts and follow them up with a super healthy protein smoothie. But if that's not you, if you find yourself wanting to get in your workout tomorrow, but when tomorrow comes, really struggling to still want it, really struggling to find any kind of motivation, then maybe you'd benefit from having someone hold you accountable. As a personal trainer, this is probably 75% of the reason most people train with me. Some of my clients have been training with me for years. They know how to exercise. They know what to do with dumbbells, but they leave each session saying, "Holy smokes, I would have never done that on my own." Because they don't know how to? Because all this exercise stuff is new to them? No, because I made them do the whole darn thing. I didn't let them stop before their hour was over. There's a lot of power to accountability. So if it's in your budget, maybe consider hiring a trainer. If it's not in your budget, don't fret. There's other ways to work a little accountability into your health and exercise goals. Find a program. I offer an 8-week challenge, for example. I check in with my members and they know I'm going to ask if they got their workouts in. Maybe you can find a group like that, a group that has someone leading it or just their members even to check in on you and make sure you're doing what you've committed to do. Even if that seems difficult, then maybe it's time to just pull a family member or a friend into your goals. My husband and I both commit to morning workouts, and we often work out together, and it's helpful. If one of us skips a day, the other's most certainly going to ask about it. Choose someone you won't feel criticized by, or at least prepare your mind to deal with your defensive attitude when that person calls you out on skipping. I know a couple of ladies who meet at the gym at 5 a.m. every weekday. Having someone waiting there for you, someone you'll have to text if you're not going to show up, can be helpful. If you're not going to the gym, then you can still set up an accountability system with a friend who also values her health and her fitness. Simply commit to each other that you're both going to get up crazy early to fit in an at-home workout, and then check in on each other. All right, finally, be realistic and take it day by day. Going from 0 to 100 overnight isn't going to happen. Don't expect it to. Don't try to get to 100 in a day or even a week. You'll set yourself up for burnout or injury. So set realistic goals. Put your workouts in your planner, get an accountability partner if needed, and then give it what you'd honestly say is your best effort. Face it, something might happen and you may end up missing a day. You may fall off your new exercise schedule. Something you didn't plan on may interfere with your awesome intentions and throw you off track. Do everything within your power to keep one day of missed workout session from turning into 2. Do everything within your power to pick yourself right back up and get right back to your goals and your habits. If you forgot to brush your teeth one day, you wouldn't decide to skip brushing them the next day. So why do we do that with exercise and healthy eating? Once the pattern's broken, throw it all away? Don't let that happen to you. You miss a day? Fine. Try not to let it become 2 missed days in a row. Get back to it as soon as you can. Congratulate yourself on the days that you are able to work out And if you miss a day, shrug it off and work out the next day. Getting back on track with exercise can be hard, but I'm here to tell you that you can do it. Start small, be consistent, do the best you can, and get right back to your good habits when you fall off. Because remember, we all fall off the exercise wagon sometimes. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for all my healthy living tips. See you next time.